Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a special reading for Halloween and Day of the Dead. So it's Sai Wei, which means Halloween. And this is like a special reading because it's my birthday this week, and it's my favorite time of year. So we're doing just one of my regular readings with a couple extra oracles. So we'll just get started. Now, the song that we had on pre-shuffle Aries when I was getting the cards together, it's Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers. Now, there were a couple other songs that came on before this, but they didn't have any words, and it just wasn't calling to me. One of the songs, though, was I Want You by Odessa. And I feel like that applies more to this song, Ain't No Sunshine, because like the song is talking about ain't no sunshine when she's gone, ain't no sunshine when she goes away, and she's always gone too long anytime she goes away. Well, then the other song was I Want You, and it's talking about wanting somebody, and that's what this is. It's like a song about, someone missing the other. But also, if you listen, like, I love the song. It's an old classic, and I've always, really dug the vibe and the tune. But if you listen to the lyrics and listen to the words, I was like, dang, boundaries, right? Like, codependence. Like, that's what this song really is about. It's like codependence and somebody who just, wants to always be around the other person. So, but boundaries, I wrote down boundaries. Like, somebody needs stronger boundaries. Or maybe somebody's working on stronger boundaries. Take it as it resonates. It could be you or the other person or someone in your storyline. So, Aries, calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. So, motive B, what do we have for Aries, please? For Halloween and Day of the Dead. Any of the time surrounding this time of year. Spooky season. What's really cool is that's freaking cool. So I was just about to say, what's really cool is on Sai Wei, on Halloween, the moon is going to be in Scorpio. And then on November 1st, which is like the day before Day of the Dead, it's the new moon. And it's also going to be in Scorpio. And then we just pulled the shadowed moon, which is like a black moon, dark moon right before the new moon. So the Lady of the Dark Moon shall reveal a secret. The dark moon is a time of inner knowledge. Today the witch sends you this mysterious energy to show you the truth. Now it's really crazy. There's been a lot of people in a lot of my readings. I've been seeing 111, which to me is November 1st or January 11th, but because we're closer to November, it's November 1st, right? 111. And the dark moon is going to be on the 1st. So I feel like for those of you who are resonating with this message, around that time, be prepared. There's going to be some secret unveiled for you, which is interesting. Very significant time. Okay, so let's get into the cards. Aries, please. Truth revealed. It's going to be a shocking secret. I feel like it's going to be shocking. Whether this is information, something shocking that you find out about another, or if it's something that's like told to you. Everybody's different. Everybody's on a different storyline, a different timeline, right? It could be affecting you specifically or somebody else. Underneath the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So this is wishes fulfilled. I feel like this will be a shocking secret due to somebody's wish fulfillment. Somebody's going to get their wishes fulfilled. This could be somebody that you're watching, somebody that you've been watching from afar. I'm going back to that song now. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Like, this could be somebody that's been gone a long time. Maybe you're getting news on that person. Or they've just not been around you for a long time. Like, you've kind of, like, distanced yourselves. Spirits, let's get 4 cards, please. 3 cards plus message. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but it's in reverse. Somebody could be dealing with with the Emperor. That's you, Aries. Somebody could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Ooh. This is an interesting energy. We're going to clarify. These two want to jump out. Interesting. 3 of Cups underneath the deck. So I see a lot of fire. I see Pentacles, fire, and Swords, and then Cups underneath the deck. Okay, so underneath the deck, we're going to start there with this one. Underneath the deck is the underlying energy and or what you don't see coming, but I feel like this is underlying energy. There was some kind of partnership. 3 or more people working together, celebrating something, thinking that there was something to celebrate. So then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is not a nice person. This is somebody who's only after material gain. Somebody who is very manipulative in order to get what they want. Could be, and when I say what they want, like Pentacles is all about money, coins, finance, right? So this is just somebody who will manipulate situations, people, groups of people just to get what they want. It's not a good energy. And it's interesting because this is the Queen of Swords upright, right? But when she's in reverse, I meant Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if I said Swords or not. It's late. It looks like she's like climbing down the ladder into HE double hockey sticks, right? How? Even though, it's an argument for some people that, there is conversation that Earth in itself is hell, right? We ascend, our souls ascend after death, beyond hell. It's like we are living in it, right? But what happens to the souls that were evil on this planet? Do they just have to constantly repeat this cycle over and over again? That would be hell. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, so I digress. Then we have the Emperor, and that's you, Aries. That's your energy. Now, this is very masculine energy. It's, he's the alpha. If you're female, this is just you and your masculine, Emperor power. But this is somebody who likes to take control, somebody that likes, to be recognized, rewarded. It could be a boss, a CEO, a leader. It's very powerful energy, very domineering. I'm hearing dominating. I see cannabis leaves in this card, which is interesting. I honestly never knew this card had cannabis leaves, but they're in there. So this could be somebody who works in the industry. Wow, I really never knew that. That's kind of cool. See it? They're in there. So this could be an Aries energy, potentially, who works in the cannabis industry. Doesn't have to be, right? This also could be a couple, but it's like the Emperor is upright and the Queen is not. It's like the Queen would be like a gold digger. The Emperor would be like the one bringing in all the gold. So then we have a Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is making a choice, making a decision. It could be cutting something out as well because we've got scissors. It's talking about, cutting something out. Cutting someone out is what I just heard. Someone got cut out. did the wrong person get cut out? Because then I just got that. That's crazy. So, okay. So, this is a very interesting storyline. All right, okay, sorry. The universe never ceases to amaze me. So underneath the deck, I know why I started with underneath the deck first. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or just, having that somewhere in your energy, or someone does. This is working together, celebrating, three or more, having fun. It could also mean a third party of any kind. Okay? So then we have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Not a very happy camper. We have the Emperor upright. See, but here we have three people. And here we have two, because somebody got cut out. Where did that third person go? Where are they? But now, Five of Swords. It's like the bittersweet victory. Sometimes, is the fight really even worth, is it worth it? Because there's not a third person here, but there's five swords turned upon these two people. And they're like, where did this other person go? What happened? Was it worth it? Was the fight worth it? Was the argument, was the battle worth it? Was cutting out the other person worth it? Because now somebody's under attack. Let's clarify. For Aries. This is so interesting. I'll tell you what. These, the Santa Muerte, Book of the Dead cards are so spicy. I just did Capricorn reading. Whew. It was crazy spicy. But, this is the time of year when the veil is the thinnest, and it's where we can communicate with our ancestors, passed on friends, family, and loved ones. And they'll tell us what we need to know, right? When you open yourselves up to it. Okay, underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, more water energy. This is Pisces, though. And so there could be a Pisces that walked away, or somebody just in the energy of Pisces that, excuse me, that walked away. This could have been anybody. Could have been any water sign, any person. Make your decision and take action with confidence. So action, change, journey, instability, lack of center, dissatisfaction, and separation. So there's a need for rebirth. There's a situation like something new needs to start because big changes and somebody needs to make like settled decisions. I feel like, with this Three of Cups in the past, you see them drinking and having a good old time. And it could have been at like a house or somebody's house. Knight of Wands, this could have something to do with... This is like, in and out energy. If it could be romance, but it also could be like sales. Sales, communication, somebody who goes in and out, making the sale, comes back. King of Pentacles, though. To bring in the money. Go in and out to bring in the money. This all has to do with money, is what I'm feeling. That's why somebody got cut out. Somebody got cut out because of money. So, somebody's either running away or walking away from a situation, or somebody already walked away from a situation. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Who is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Nasty, bitter energy, though. Like, this is bad attitude with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So then we have the Page of Pentacles. There's a need for balancing priorities and decisions. Yeah, because she's in reverse, right? So focus on your goals to bring great success. The Page of Pentacles is about ideas and opportunity and loyalty and ambition. It can be an idea of anything. Usually because it's Pentacles, it has to do with money, like an idea for money. Oh, now I get it. So there was a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, they're very nasty, manipulative. Because she's Pentacles, she's all about her money. That's what she wants. That's how she's going to get it. She'll mow over other people in order to do so. But somebody had an idea on how to do this. There was just a mean, nasty person. I wanted to say Pisces. I don't know why. But there was a mean, nasty person, feminine energy, and she wanted somebody else's pentacles. And she had this idea of how to do it. Could have been somebody younger than her. What is the Emperor? Because pages are typically younger. So we have an Emperor energy who's like over it, wants to lay down the burdens. Ten of Wands is all about burdens and bearing the weight of a situation. It's fellow fire energy with the Emperor. So, if this is you, Aries, because this is your card, this is your energy, you could be, completing some type of a cycle successfully, right? But it's also a card of returning, because when you lay down the burdens, it's like you start a new cycle, but it's like start the new cycle just to return again, right? It's all about burden, responsibility, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, and excessive pressure. Somebody feels the pressure from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There could have been a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that did some really nasty stuff in order to gain pentacles, and it created a lot of burdens for other people. So what's this Two of Swords? What's this Two of Swords? Five of... Yeah. So it's the Five of Pentacles clarified by the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is Cancer energy. There could have been a King of Cups. Look, we've got 552, which means change of direction. We've got a 5 here as well. So that's 555. Angel number 555. But it could have been a King of Cups or a Cancer energy that cut somebody out. Cut them out, trying to leave them out in the cold. That Five of Pentacles, so that they were short on money. It's all about, life is hard right now. Look around, help is at hand. It's the energy of the unexpected. Conflict, strife, and movement. Somebody could be feeling this. It could have been a King of Cups who cut somebody out, or it could have been a King of Cups who got cut out. Now, the King of Cups is someone who, it's an energy of supporting yourself before you can help others. But the King of Cups is ultimately a very family-oriented person. Very generous as well. I don't know. So what do we have for the Five of Swords? What's the Five of Swords? Thank you. Another 5. 5. There's lots of 5s. 5s are change of direction. 5s could be significant for somebody. And this is the Scorpio card. Underneath the deck, we have another Scorpio card. You could be dealing with Scorpio. Could have been a Scorpio that got cut out. So it's feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, fear of risk, and mourning. This is energy of the unexpected as well. There's a lot of unexpected... Boom, boom, boom. Energy of the unexpected, conflict, change. Somebody is about to get a rude freaking awakening. Somebody could be surrounded by cops soon. And I say that because this Five of Swords, swords are about communication. Communication also means law. Swords mean law. And look how they're being surrounded. There could have been somebody that got cut out and left out in the cold. There could have been somebody that was part of I'm hearing scheme. Some kind of a scheme. And it's like, feel your grief, but know things will get better, because it's like you're looking back. Somebody's looking back at the past, and they're just like, that hurt. Like, darn, that hurt. And with those 3 of Cups that have fallen, but then if they just turn around, they see that there's still 2 cups, full cups, right behind them. They just got to turn around. Underneath the deck, we've got the Death card. So that's more Scorpionic energy. Growth always means leaving something behind. Yeah, leave behind that sadness and sorrow. Turn around and look behind you, because you've got 2 full cups ahead of you. That's your future. So this is a card of transformation, ending a cycle, transition, time, and necessary change. There is something that's, it's a completed cycle. That 10 of Wands, that burden that's been on somebody's back, it's also ending, but that's because somebody's also getting cut out and or surrounded. I'm telling you, that is some interesting, like 5, 5, 5, 5 right there, all in a row. That is crazy. So let's get some oracle. We'll see if anything else pops out from that. There could have been somebody that cut somebody out, like in the past, or like now they're getting their karma, or they will be, like getting the exact same thing that they did to another person. Are we going to take those? No. I am going to look, though. Number 3 and 2 and 3 right next to each other. Number 2 and number 3. I see 2 and 3 there also. I don't know what these are, but I might sneak. Might sneak a peek and look. Oh. Okay, Aries. The numbers 2 and 3 could be significant. 23 could be significant. 32 could be significant. Underneath the deck, we have number 10 again. So this is a completion of some cycle, but the beginning of a new one. Green. This could have something to do with the heart chakra, although if you look very closely, this is the picture of like some, it's like a Mexican god, like devouring somebody's body, like literally eating somebody. I don't even know if I can show you. But because the green, and I just like, I felt my heart, like the green is all about your heart chakra. Okay, interesting. And then we've got number 13. You guys, we saw 2 and 3 earlier. 10 plus 13 is 23. So card number 13, and again, it's surrounded by the green, which is heart chakra. It's just picking up for me. So let's read these cards and see what this means. They all have different colored backgrounds, so for both of those to pop up together, that's nuts. Okay, so number 10. The king of the dead and the afterlife, ruler of the deepest part of the underworld. And his name is Mictlantecuhtli. I can't say it, but it's he's the king of the dead. So along with his wife, Mictlantecuhtli, he forms the binary and complementary opposition of disaggregation of bodies and matter. We see him devouring a body, for rupture and fading out are the starting point for any successive work of creation or regeneration. He is the alchemic solve to separate, the analysis before synthesis, the phoenix that dies and turns into ashes before rebirth. So He's like the death card, which is all about transformation, death, and rebirth, right? So there's some big kind of transformation that's happening. Could also be a potential death for some of you. This isn't for everyone, but there could be a death. And lest I say, there's a reason why two people might be getting in trouble. Somebody could be getting cut out. So there's something there. It says, so advice of the dead. It's time to look at the situation from a more in-depth point of view, to analyze the circumstances to analyze the circumstances before putting the pieces back together. So it's just basically saying, you should probably think about what you think you're going to do before you actually do it. That's what that is. That's what that is. Do you really want to go through with this? Unless it's too late. So let's look at 13. Even a harder word to pronounce. This is nuts. Okay. Huitzilopochtli. I only took German in 1 year of Spanish in high school. So, the god of sun and of war. Simultaneously benevolent but strict. In fact, just as the sun can sense life on earth, its excess can burn and kill. He can be considered a sublimated form of the light card, card number 8, which that was in the Capricorn reading. Powerful and generous, but lethal if, like the little hummingbird that flies too near it, we do not keep the right distance from it, or if we exceed in arrogance and presumptuousness. Okay, advice of the dead. I already feel where this message is coming from. Because, this guy, if you look at him, he's very regal, almost like an emperor. Okay? And that's you, but also Aries, the emperor can be kind of like cocky, because he likes to get what he wants. And when he doesn't get what he wants, he kicks and screams like a little child. It's very annoying. So, proceed calmly along the path you have chosen, but without presumption towards the first goals you see in the light. Otherwise, the shadows you meet on your path will seem like darkened wells. So basically, it's saying, think very carefully about the steps that you're about to take and the things that you think that you're about to do. Because if you jump at the first thing that comes at you, that's where you could get caught up. You could get snagged up with this change of direction. All of a sudden, before you know it, woo, woo, it's the sound of the police. Woo, woo. That song has been stuck in my head lately. Somebody needs to think about what they're going to do before they do it. Don't let anger or aggression or burdens get in your way. One more thing. One more shuffle. Milk thistle intrusion. I kid you not. If you go back to the Capricorn reading, the card underneath the deck was milk thistle intrusion. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn somewhere strong in your chart. You could be dealing with intrusion. That, like, this is about, it's about your defenses. Being on the, it's really about being in a really bad mood, like being in a bristly, prickly attitude, right? And figuring out a way to balance and ground yourself before you make a bad decision. That's what it's about. Top of the deck, chocolate, aphrodisiac. Could somebody be cutting out another due to desire or a relationship? Or maybe somebody just needs some chocolate to calm down. Chocolate sounds amazing right now. There it was. Milk thistle. Okay, so intrusion. A prickly attitude's no help. Harm me and I'll make you yelp. My spines protect and offer strength against all harm at any length. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Your thorny attitude is causing others to bristle as you deal with a prickly issue that's leaving you feeling rather uncomfortable. Use me to draw out toxins from the body as I decrease inflammation and soothe the negative effects of disturbance and aggravation to your liver, the seat of anger. My spikes will protect you from the violation of others. Breaking hexes and exorcism. Sow my dried seeds in a poppet or use them in spells to break bad habits and drive away depression as I lend you my strength to defend yourself against harm. I shall guard you well if grown in your garden and protect you from evil if you place me at the front door. Beware all those who direct ill will and lower emotions like jealousy your way, for they shall be deterred by a short, sharp shock. So, this is to protect you from intrusion of bad thoughts, intrusion of negative energy, intrusion of like just a bad attitude. It's an attitude booster, right? But chocolate can be too. So let's see what this says. Food of love, goddess divine, sensual pleasures purely mine. Taste me to arouse desire, my delights will take you higher. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. So you've been starved of pleasure and your need to be desired is reaching its boiling point. Let libido issues be a thing of the past. Explore every sensual area until you are aroused by lust for life and diverted from an unhealthy hedonistic lifestyle. For self-indulgence and lack of restraint invite addiction. So somebody could have been dealing with addiction. Somebody could have been living a very hedonistic lifestyle, and I kind of see that because we've got, a lot of emperor energy, and I'm not saying like emperors are hedonists or anything like that, but there could have been somebody that is just like rules with absolute authority, control, like, it's my way or the highway, and anyway, so allow your taste buds to be tantalized as you become aroused by the erotic stimulant of my ingredients. I'm the ultimate love potion. So pop me on your tongue and allow the power of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, to slide smoothly down your throat. Deeply embrace the warm stimulative effects of my love philtre and get in the mood as you light a few candles, play some soft music, and indulge your senses to get your mojo back. So you may be giving somebody chocolate, or somebody could be giving you chocolate to sweeten stuff up. What else do we have for Aries? I was saying before this reading, I was like, oh no, I'm going to do one more after Aries. And now like halfway through, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm getting really tired. This situation could be taking a lot of energy out of you. Underneath the deck, we have Journey number 24. The 24th could be significant. This is actually, the 24th is when this is being recorded or will get published. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you hone. So somebody could have been on a journey. Somebody could be going on a journey to a graveyard. Number 18. The 18th could be significant. So there's a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. Let's see what this is about. So I look at the journey card and that song, life is a highway, I want to ride it all night long. Like, that popped into my head because I think of journey and, the highway. Somebody could be going on a journey, taking a drive. I just heard getting the heck out of Dodge. But I'm feeling more like car trip. Keywords: discovery, lessons, and purpose. Finding your purpose in life is a lot like waiting for Christmas. You have to walk your path and trust in the gifts that wait for you. All will be revealed when the time is right. If you've drawn the journey card, it is because you need to trust your process. You cannot skip the past, the lessons, trials, triumphs, or hardships that you face. Each step is an important milestone. It can be hard to see the sun when clouds surround you, but know, dear one, that your journey is as it needs to be. Discovery comes when your back is to the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Oh my God, guys, look at this. So it says, discovery comes when your back is to the wall and you have to find a way to leap from danger. Look at them. Their backs are to the wall. They have to leap from this danger. Somebody could be escaping danger, hopefully not escaping from like the police. So then we have number 18, graveyard. Keywords: peace, acknowledgement. Many see a graveyard as a symbol of mortality. It collects the tears and mourners of those whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But the graveyard is a place of serenity, where souls can find peace and stillness through the harsh realities of living. There is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. So the graveyard card will help you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. So take over the one thing that you can change, yourself. The situation that you're inquiring about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. So, Aries, there is a situation. Somebody could have gotten cut out. Somebody could have been left out. This could have been in the past. This could be happening now also, right? It could be something that was done to somebody in the past and now it's like happening to those people now in the present. Somebody is going to have their backs to the wall, maybe getting in trouble for something. But this is a lesson that has to be learned. This is a lesson that is, I'm hearing fated, like fated, F-A-T-E-D. The powers that be have taken over. So it's like you have no more control, and as an emperor, that's really hard to let go of. You have to go with the flow. Ow! Bro! As I'm saying that, my cat, he's playing behind me with my hair. I never wear my hair down. I mean, I do, but he always messes with it. Doing back there? He likes to be with me when I do my cards, but he like hides. Okay, underneath the deck we have number 47, Demeter, loss. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of loss. Now, this now for some of you, and you know, my condolences in advance. You know, to those of you who have lost a loved one, graveyard, you know, something like that. But for those of you that have not, right, this could be a loss of some other sort. It could be a job. It could be, you know, a friend or family member or something. Sorry. It's like what's once was 3. Somebody's getting cut out and there's some kind of a loss. So we'll read this in just a second. Top of the deck, we've got number 51, messages. I am not kidding you. Capricorn had messages also. And I think it was top of the deck, number 51. You, like, if this message is resonating with you, you need to go watch Capricorn also. That's a message. And if any of this does resonate with you, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know what the heck is going on, because this is interesting. Spicy. So, let's see what Demetra is. Oh, right to it. Loss. Grief and loss are a necessary part of life's experience. These raw emotions can stunt us in our advancement, letting our hearts become hollow and barren. We become jaded and pessimistic. That's that intrusion energy. Pessimistic, right? We throw blame at others as well as ourselves, allowing hopelessness to seep in. But through this, we can learn humble truths that lead to a renewal. Hope springs eternal. Write out the barren times and watch for the first signs of improvement. So it's like you just got to get through this. You have to go through the motions and just get through this. It is what it is. Then, and I feel like this is something that was done in the past, right? And it's like now that it's done in the past, you can't control it. It's already been done. And if there's anything that hasn't been done that's being considered, remember the message is careful where you step, careful what you're planning. Like, think ahead. Make sure that you don't do the wrong thing, because it could land you in hot water. So then we have messages. Flitting between the realms, Hermes bears you a message, and regardless of who this is from, it will be relevant at this time. He may even be able to relay your message to the different realms. Hermes reminds us to be clear in our communication with both the goddess and those around us. Don't make promises that you can't keep. So, that is what I have for you, Aries. If any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. And as you know, it's together we grow. I always enjoy doing these readings for you and sharing this time and energy. I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. Make sure that you also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. I hope that you have a fantastic Halloween and Day of the Dead. And see you guys. Peace.